sometimes seeing people from Britain and stuff, it seems like they're not real. I don't mean like you guys aren't real people. I see you. Yeah. And I believe in you. It reminds me of like Paddington Bear.
Hello everybody, as you can see we've got more American with every day of the trip. Freedom! Indeed, we had an incredible day yesterday. We went to the biggest gun show in the United States.
Yep, there they are. Thank you. Bosh, ladies. We also find some...
What are you doing?
We need to get more women on the platform.
Right.
We've been told this.
Anton, show them a bit of the pancetta. Look, this is what's been happening over the course
Fuel
of the
tank
trip.
for the love machine, mate. Birds love it. Now, so we find some guns. It was great.
No, we went to the gun show.
Yeah.
Then we were supposed to go, the beautiful Seb Gorka, who's an awesome dude, absolutely awesome dude, and his whole family, frankly. We were supposed to go to the gun range with him, but when we turned up, it turned out it wasn't just a gun range, there was a Command Master Sergeant of the US Navy SEALs, retired.
In his late 60s.
Yeah, he could still choke you out in about 2 seconds.
Oh, mate, it's humbling knowing that you could get the living crap beaten out of you by a pensioner.
He had a metal foot.
He's basically the Terminator.
Yeah. Anyway, he trained us. We shot some Glocks, we shot some M4s, a G36, and the Desert Eagle, which actually, and by the way, it turns out Anton is the best shot out of all of us.
Yeah.
I did okay. Yeah. Francis had some good ones.
Yeah, I was a master of the headshot, mate.
Yeah, when aiming for the chest.
Yeah, but still a headshot.
Yeah. So now we're at the airport in Washington, about to board a plane to go and see Big Joey.
Yeah, Joey, we're coming for you.
This is a small drink in the United States.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've never felt more thin. I'm moving here.
Quick update, so it's 4 hours later. We should have been in Austin by now, but instead we're still in Washington because we sat on a plane for 4 hours and then they told us it was broken.
It's a globalist leftist conspiracy. That's what it is.
You're absolutely
They're trying to stop us from spreading the truth, but we're freedom fighters and we're never going to stop.
Now everyone's looking at us like we're weirdos thanks to this idiot. Idiot. They can't even pronounce idiot, that's how stupid you are. And no doubt someone will come out and agree with us shortly.
Yeah.
So there we are.
Because that's the beauty of the internet. There's truth seekers everywhere.
Oh, I forgot to say, so there's going to be another plane. Maybe.
What snacks have you got there, Francis?
Skinny dip carbon.
Every kind of snack.
I didn't buy this because I wouldn't buy skinny because I'm a man.
Alright, so we're mid-flight. As you can see, we're in first class thanks to Big Joey. We're going to land in Austin in a couple of hours. We're going to get in, we're going to get some rest because we've been staying up late and having a lot of fun. Tomorrow we're meeting Colby Hamilton and Chris Williamson. And then Tuesday, 2 days from now, we're meeting the man himself.
Chris Williamson?
No, that's tomorrow.
Okay.
Got off the plane at Austin, Texas.
So we are in the land of Big Joey Rogan.
We are.
Yeah.
Advertiser, please.
Smell of freedom. So here we are in Austin. We're about to meet one of our big supporters, Colby Hamilton. We have been taking the piss out of him for the last 3 years, so hopefully he doesn't shoot us.
It's just too hot, isn't it? You know how hot it is? I've got 2 sunglasses, mate.
I don't think it has anything to do with the heat unless it's melted your brain.
No, mate, it's too hot. I've got 2 sets of sunglasses. Just because that's how hot it is, mate. I can't take it. It's not fucking natural, Gary. I'm with Extinction Rebellion. This shit needs to end. I want to go home.
Mate, we're about to eat. How do you feel about that?
Too little, too late.
What?
It's too little, too late. This is unnatural.
The heat has broken them, guys.
Mate, I'm not. My pudgy Irish body isn't designed for this. We're in Washington. I've been eaten by mosquitoes. Look at that. It looks like I've got monkeypox, mate. Fucking had enough.
What did you do with them? It's been fucking the mosquitoes. Anyway, let's go and have some food with Colby.
Texas, our Texas, all
I'm hungry.
We're hungry. And Colby's late.
I'm hungry.
Colby, what's wrong with you?
You never get between a pancetta and his food, mate. What's going on? I thought Texans were meant to be polite. That's what they all bang on about. Southern manners, southern... Well, I'm not seeing any of it, Colby.
Chill, they've all got guns.
That is true. But at this point, I reckon I'd just terminate it through it. Just bounce off me.
You've eaten a lot, but not that much.
No, mate. No, I'm getting angry now. Colby, where are you?
Colby's gonna sit on you, mate. Watch out.
Exactly. And not in a sexual way. There he is!
There he is. We're just talking about you, mate. So here we are, with the man himself. It's the Colbinator. He's given us a gift. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit worried because it's ticking.
Yeah.
No, it's not ticking. Let's have a look what's inside.
It's perpetual.
No, Colby's got the note. There he is.
Oh, there he goes.
Colby's always packing.
So is it 3 of the same thing? Or the different?
No, they're different.
Ooh!
Oh, it's the hot sauce.
Oh man! Pineapple and habanero.
Crimson hot sauce.
That's for Tony.
What is this? Right. Okay. This looks like it could be part of a gun.
It was part of a gun until the other night I bored out too far on the trigger, so it can no longer be.
Okay.
And so it's been cut in half. This is AR-15.
All right.
Yeah, so we got this hole drilled, we got this hole drilled, we got this hole drilled, but if you look in the top there, I went too far on the trigger and the trigger mechanism won't hold.
So Colby would like us to take an AR-15 back to the UK.
You know why? Because the UK needs freedom.
Freedom.
That's right.
It needs
All right.
freedom, man.
Thanks very much, man. Appreciate it.
May there be boisterous laughing and all for your glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. That was good.
That was great, man.
So our drinks have arrived. Look at this. This is what real men drink.
Yeah, exactly.
With the flowers in it.
Yeah.
We just finished our meal with Colby the Hamilton. He's a very problematic top-level Prizzo. We had a great chat, and now he's going to give us a lift home so that I can have a nap.
Both of us are going to have a nap. Are you going to have
Not
a nap,
together.
Colby?
Yeah, go to rideinmycar.com right now and catch the live stream.
The food was not only great, but about a quarter of the price we paid for a mediocre Mexican in New York, which is obviously much more important.
Yeah.
Come to Austin, fuck New York.
Fair.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Right, we've come for coffee. I thought this is a great place to have coffee. Me and Tony, you know, we're gonna do a little bit of coffee. Got 4.5 on the old TripAdvisor, wherever it was. This is where they fucking sent us. What is this? This looks like the place you have coffee if you're on meth. It's a fucking disgrace. I've walked about 4 minutes in the blazing heat. I'm already covered in mosquito bites. I'm sweaty. Just want a coffee. Fuck is this? I've had enough, mate. What way is it? Is it this way home?
So we found it. It was literally just next door.
In the 90s, Australians came in. I mean, we were dreadful for food and everything in the UK, apart from if you wanted to get hammered, you know. That's what we do, you know. So Australians came over in the 90s and had our coffee and went, mate, what is this? This is disgusting. And then they brought coffee culture from places like Melbourne and Sydney to London. So we've actually got really good coffee now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's good. Apart from if you go to a chain and it's disgusting, but if you know a good place to go, it's nice.
Yeah, this is Texas Coffee Traders. Yeah.
Cool, thank you. So we're in Texas Coffee Traders, and it's a really interesting place because obviously you've got the retail side of it where you can order coffee and you've got all the different coffees there, but also what they do is they transport and they distribute coffee all over Texas, different types of coffee. You can see what they've got here. So we're going to get a coffee. It smells like it's going to be delicious because the coffee we had earlier today was so I'm really looking forward to it. You looking forward to a coffee, Tony? Good stuff. Let's go get one. Okay, so what we've got, you've got your classic espresso, you've got your Americano, the macchiato, a cortado. I can't remember what a cortado is. Cappuccino, latte, mocha, but if you say mocha in America, no one understands you. You have to say mocha, because otherwise people just look at you like you've had like kind of an aneurysm. Shakerato, I don't know what that is, and a frappe. So there we go, mate. Problem is, I've just noticed, thanks to you, mate, I've realised I'm growing boobs. So I was going to get a mocha, as they say over here. Probably going to get a latte.
Think they do cunty milk?
I don't know. I think Austin's pretty liberal. I like the fact that you said that under your breath because you know people's attitude to swearing in Texas.
Yeah, and I know my mum watches these vlogs.
Does your mum?
Yeah.
Hello, mum. New Yorkers are aggressive. Yeah, you'll do something to a Londoner and they'll just go, just do that. That's how we live our life. Like, you'll know if like you really annoyed a group of Londoners because you hear, and it just sounds like a clock. That is a good coffee. Tell you what, I think my prostate has swelled to twice the size after this little baby. It's too fun.
All right, so we had a little break and now we're here with our friend of Chris Williamson.
Indeed.
Of Modern, I was going to say of Modern Wisdom, and then I thought I was about to get his YouTube show name wrong, and then I thought, you know, I'll pause it there.
It's me.
That's how much we love you, man.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, we're great. It's good to be here. We're about to go and take our tops off next to Chris, which
Well, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm going to be like the fat kid in the swimming pool. I'll keep the top on.
Are you doing the wet t-shirt competition?
Yeah, I'm going to do the wet t-shirt competition.
Mate,
we need to bring that back.
Mate, you've got the boobs for it.
Yeah, exactly. Feminism has crushed male fun. Let's get the tits out for the lads.
So I'm going to take the boys into Kuya, which is a sauna and ice bath place, and we're going to do 3 rounds of 20 minutes in the sauna at about 200 degrees, and then they're going to get into basically freezing cold water for 3 minutes.
Yes.
And we will test the Russian might.
I've done this before, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it.
Feeling it?
Yeah, I'm not sure about 3 minutes in the cold though.
You'll survive.
I mean, I have higher ambitions than that.
Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go and do that.
All right.
Great.
And then we're going for dinner. Tell us where we're going for dinner.
Terry Black's Barbecue,
Yum, yum, yum.
Mr. Rogan's
Nice.
favourite place. So
Let's get on with it.
Cool, let's do it.
1 hour later.
All right, so we've done the sauna and cold plunge. It was incredible. We're both feeling very rested.
I feel hungry and very fucking angry because I'm hungry, mate. I don't know what Chris is doing to me. He's trying to torture me, mate. So, not for me. 2 stars.
By the way, Francis just came out of there and Chris was saying to him, "You were really quiet in there, mate. Is everything all right?" And Francis was like, "Oh yeah, I was meditating." So it's clearly worked.
peaceful, seeming very zen. It's nice to see the boys. Nice to see everyone out here.
It's great to see you, man.
How
Thanks
did
for
they
looking
How
after
did they do,
us.
Chris?
They did good, man. I mean, you did great. You were very, very good. The first time that both of them dropped in, there was a lot of heavy breathing, but I'm sure that that's just par for the course in the TRIGGERnometry office.
What we do, mate.
And now we're going to go to Terry Black's Barbecue, and I think everyone's ready for a meat that is served by weight, so pounds of meat.
What do you think about that, Francis?
I think Chris is ready to redeem himself.
All right, so we've arrived at Terry Black's Barbecue. It smells incredible. I cannot wait to get inside and smash some meat.
It smells like heaven. So we're going to go in.
Charred heaven.
Charred heaven. Charred carcinogenic heaven.
Babies are wild.
So I get my wife to send me a video every morning.
Okay.
And I usually find myself talking to the phone.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It's just a wanky thing that all people with kids always say, and you go, shut the fuck up. But it's true. It changes who you are completely. Did we talk about this when you interviewed me? I think I remember saying it to you, but maybe not. So literally the day I found out that my wife's pregnant, I was driving to the studio. And at that time, our studio was in this really rough part of East London.
Is that the one I went to or no? Must have been.
That's the one.
Must have been.
Right. You remember, that was quite a rough area.
A little bit, yeah.
And I'm driving and this guy cuts in front of me.
You did tell me the story. Yeah.
And I just found myself reacting. He wasn't like, well, I'm a dad now, I need to. It was just like, I reacted differently.
Yeah.
It changes who you are.
guess as the closest thing that you have to a Texas local now, which is a sad state of affairs, what I think we've got here is a pint of green beans and a pint of the famous Terry Black's coleslaw. This is some Mexican rice. That's 2 pints of their mac and cheese, which is absolutely spectacular. This is supposed to be a beef rib, but looks like something that Fred Flintstone would eat. That's a...
I am Fred Flintstone.
You are now the Russian Fred. Yes, Fred. Vladimir Flintstone. This is some chopped beef that we've got. That's a pint there. That's a pound and a half of beef brisket, some jalapeno cheese sausage, and some turkey in the middle there with a bunch of the Terry Black's in-house barbecue sauces and Richard's sparkling rainwater, which is elite level rainwater. About as Texas of an evening as I could have given the boys. So good.
It's genuinely melt in the mouth. Everybody always uses the word melt in the mouth. This is it.
Always spectacular. Sit down and eat.
As you can see by looking at all 3 of our foreheads, we've got the meat sweats because we went into this incredible place thanks to our friend Chris. It was awesome. The conversation even better. We can't wait to have Chris on the show because he's a very interesting and very intelligent guy. Can't wait to do that. And he's got some incredible news which we can't tell you, but they are incredible, aren't they?
He's gender fluid.
Exactly. We've got a big day tomorrow. We're going to go and see Big Joey, whose favourite place apparently this is in Austin. And that is it for the night. Take care and we'll see you tomorrow.
What I did, right, is I went to the taco place. What were we doing today?
That I found.
Yeah, it's the taco place that he found.
Yeah.
Which we had yesterday.
They're $3 each. I mean, it's just coming back from New York where it was painful. The prices in New York were genuinely, like, my wallet was hurting it was hurting me.
I was just sitting at the bus stop, someone appeared out of nowhere. That'll be $50, please, sir.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Anyway, here we are in Austin, Texas. We're having breakfast. This is, I don't know what Anton's doing, but anyway, now we've got a different angle. So we're in our Airbnb. Francis and Anton just went and got some more of these tacos. Yesterday we had cactus, chorizo, and cheese, and you had cactus, chorizo, and spinach. And the moment you like bite into this $3 taco and you go, oh my word, this is heaven. I'm going to be as fat as Francis.
Listen, mate, this is great. You know why? It looks like we've just made a drug deal, and it makes you feel better than drugs. That's how good it is.
Anyway, so we're going to smash a bunch of these. We've got something going on today, don't we?
Yeah, we're interviewing Theo Von, aren't we, mate?
Well, we are, yeah, in the evening.
What we got before that?
Well, we got to go and see a friend.
Oh, we do have to go and see a mate.
We're seeing Big Joey.
Yes, Joey.
And it's at 12 o'clock, so we need to get some food into us. Some proper food into us before we go.
I'm going to rub his head for luck just before we do the interview.
Well, my head?
No, his head.
Mate, don't rub my head. All the rest of my hair is going to fall out. Yeah, we haven't brought a pool cue for Anton to Big Joey either, have we?
No, that was meant to be exclusive local content.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan versus Scouser with a pool cue.
Anyway, that probably won't happen, but we're going to have some breakfast. A Navy SEAL, allegedly, is coming to pick us up in an hour.
I'll fuck him up because I know karate.
Anyway, as I was saying, he's coming to pick us up in an hour. We'll go and see Big Joey. It's going to be 2 to 3 hours, we reckon. And then we'll be back here, quick snack, and then interview Theo Von. And then tomorrow, we're off to Nashville.
Yeah.
To see the feminist icon that is Matt Walsh.
Oh, Walshy, Walshy, Walshy.
Posy's going to be happy.
Oh, of course she is. Anyway, we're going to ask him what a bird is.
Anyway, enough talk. We've got to get stuck into this.
All right.
Take care. See you after Rogan. Right. This has got some pink shit in it. Why did you put pink shit in my... Why? You got me a pink coffee cup and then pink shit in my taco. What are you trying to do to me, mate? I'm not fucking gay.
Guys, don't like it.
This is cactus, chorizo, and...
That's the one you had last time.
That's cheese. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
So we've all got one of them. Look at this little slag here. Oh, lovely.
Right, let's get some of this action. Don't make noises like that. It's enough that I have to hear it when we're back home and you're there with Punk and doing that. Having breakfast.
Eating? Yeah.
Having breakfast. Then Francis, I know you're not Jewish, but you've got to admit, the fact that it's $3 makes it better.
Of course. You know the best thing actually is there was a Mexican woman there serving, busted out the lingo. She loved it.
What,
of course
English?
Yeah, of course. I spoke to her in Spanish and I said to her, do you know, my friend was in Mexico and he said there was no difference between your tacos and Mexicans tacos. And she looked at me and went, yes, I know. And she just looked at me, I'm like, thanks, love. Just gave you a compliment there and you just shouted.
Mate, she was just trying to work out why you look like John Oliver's nephew.
Who's up on a charge.
What a great day we had with Chris yesterday.
Yeah, man.
That was incredible.
Chris is one of the most high-functioning human beings I've ever met. His business, his mindset, his incredible guns. With a body like that, he should be gay.
What do you mean?
I don't really see a lot of straight blokes with that body, mate.
What about Anton?
He's not in Chris's league, mate, come on.
What do you mean? Just because he's hairy,
That is true.
they can be gay together.
Who'd be top, who'd be bottom?
It's a hard question.
It is.
I'm getting close to the end of this little sequence.
Anton would be bottom. He's Greek.
Well, Greeks love it both ways, mate. Anton is a bit smaller,
Yeah,
but I'm trying to think who's more dominant.
yeah.
And I've never experienced either of them in that way.
It's true. Maybe what
Not
we need
yet.
to do is get Anton to watch Everton lose to 4-0 to Minnesota United.
Yeah, then you'd be,
Then he'd be a bottom.
then be a top. No, you'd be that angry.
Yeah, he would be.
Tonight, it's your turn to take a battering. So good.
Anyway.
Anton, come and have one of these slangs.
Come on, mate. This is yours.
Cactus, chorizo, and cheese. It is insane.
Mate, that is Tokyo Sexuale. Absolutely phenomenal. Insane.
So we are about to go. The car's outside. We're off to see Big Joey.
Joey, son, we're coming for you. What do we do now?
Don't say Joey son. He's your dad. Call him daddy.
Yeah.
Go, tell him.
Daddy, we're coming for you.
That sounds even worse. All right, we'll see you after. We're about to.
So this is Post-Rogan, we're rolling now.
All right, so we've just come off Joe Rogan, 4.5 hours. My bladder, I mean, it was getting to the point where it was unsustainable, frankly. But 4.5 hours, what a conversation. We talked about the politics, we talked about comedy, we talked about the universe. As you can probably tell from the state of both of us, he sparked up a joint halfway through.
And we got absolutely mashed. We had the time of our lives. We're both sky high. We're both stoned. And now we have to interview Theo Von.
Yeah.
I have never once been mashed at all when interviewing a guest.
Yeah,
Somehow,
because we don't smoke weed in the UK, it's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal, yeah, because it's naughty. Somehow we're going to have to conduct a serious but fun interview whilst I'm in this state. I've got no idea we're going to do it. I can't even remember.
Well, it's simple, mate. We're just going to go Theo, mate. What do you reckon about aliens?
Yeah, Theo, aliens, let's cancel culture, maybe. Should we talk about... Oh, maybe not, mate. Let's just... How are you, mate?
Theo's coming. We've got fuck all time to set up. We'll see you on the other side.
Yo ho. Don't know what that was.
The fuck was that?
That's crazy, man.
What is?
Sometimes seeing people from Britain and stuff, it seems like they're not real. You know what I'm saying, kind of? Or you can't know it because you're.
No, we
and it's not, I don't mean like you guys aren't real people. I see you,
Yeah.
and I believe in you.
Yeah.
But I just like it reminds me of like Paddington Bear.
Right.
And he's British, isn't he?
Yeah, no, mate. He's originally from Peru.
All right, so we've just come from a very odd interview with Theo Von. Very strange. Anyway, so we did Theo. That was odd.
Yeah.
And I think it's partly because we were stoned, but also he has a very interesting way of looking at life, very unusual to most of the guests that we have on. That was awesome. And now we're here at Big Joey's club to see an awesome show. Joe and Theo are both on. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling, mate?
Mate, I'm still off my nut. We had one of our biggest ever guests on, and I can only speak in 2 and 3 syllables, so nothing has changed.
Do you know how amazing today has been? We haven't eaten since 11 o'clock, and he hasn't said a fucking word.
That's right, I'm hungry. Let's go.
All right, so it is approaching midnight. We have just seen a fucking amazing show at Joe Rogan's Comedy Club here. Safe to say, every single, would you agree with me? Every single set of every single comedian would get them banned from every single comedy club in the UK.
Man, it was so inspiring. Just to come here, to experience it, to be on Joe's show.
Incredible!
It was, darling. It was amazing.
Very friendly people, as you can see, especially when they see John Oliver.
Exactly.
Anyway.
We're going to the Golden Tiger, baby, and we're going to get some fucking hamburgers. What a day! Woo!
And for everything that's to come. Amen. It is is midnight. We've had an incredible meal, the place that Big Joey recommended. We're gonna go home, we're gonna go sleep, and tomorrow morning we get up, hop on a plane to Nashville, and hopefully interview Big Matty the Walsh. A very, very, very special day, and we'll be on the road again tomorrow. Take care, have a good night, or morning.
Bosh. I think that was my heart.
I don't know why he's saying Bosh, I'm calling us a taxi, bye.